what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2, Episode 22, The Ninja Encounter Part 1. Let's get into it, break it down. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my Morphin, when it morph, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. In this video, we are going to be breaking down Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2, Episode 22, The Ninja Encounter Part 1. Welcome to the show. We are so happy to have you. This is the beginning of that new Ranger wave. We didn't know it at the time, but back in 1994, the red, yellow, and black Rangers got replaced, and the Power Rangers writing team had to create a plot device to bring in this new team of Rangers, which I thought it was a pretty cool idea to bring them in as ninjas. And then later down the line, we do have the Peace Conference, which takes Zach, Jason, and Trini, takes them out of the country, and then gives us the Ninja Rangers, if you will, Rocky, Aisha, and Adam. I do love these characters, but think about it, right? The way that the show was going to be completely different. Good example, we had Curtis, we had Richie. Season 2 would have been a completely different season and ending, possibly movie and Season 3 if the original cast stayed. But we all know what happened. Let's get into it. In this exciting episode, the Power Rangers' day at the park takes an unexpected turn when a runaway baby carriage speeds out of control, putting baby Jacob's life in danger. Kim, Billy, Tommy, and 3 new teens from Stone Canyon High School, Rocky, Aisha, and Adam, team up to chase down the stroller and successfully rescue the baby. The heroic act marks the beginning of a new friendship between the two groups. Later, Rocky, Adam, and Aisha participate and win the Ninja Championship tournament at the Youth Center, defeating a trio of bullies from Hasper City who had caused the stroller incident earlier. However, their victory catches the attention of Lord Zed, who had initially wanted to recruit the Hasper City trio for their evil qualities. With his original plan foiled, Zed sets his sights on Rocky, Adam, and Aisha, sending Goldar to kidnap them and their teacher, Mr. Anderson. Meanwhile, Bulk and Skull find themselves babysitting Jacob while Tommy, Kim, and Billy try to rescue their new friends from Zed's clutches. Despite their efforts, they are stopped by a platoon of putties, leaving Rocky, Adam, and Aisha tied up and helpless, with Aisha attempting to use a bobby pin to escape her restraints. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, setting the stage for the next installment of the Ninja Counter. This was a fun episode, I cannot lie. I liked how there were ninja bullies. You don't really see that a lot. Very interesting, and I didn't notice this much as a kid, but they were trying their hardest to make it look like the Rangers of old are still in the show, like that opening scene where they're having a picnic. It actually looked kind of like they were there. They were using actors that kind of look like Zach and kind of look like Trini and Jason. It is freaking nuts. They went through all of that headache of trying to replace them when they could have just given everybody a little pay raise. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, I'm not talking about give these guys like $1 million per episode or anything like that, but Saban was nuts, man. He went through a headache of, we're talking over 8 episodes here of trying to make it look like 3 people are in the show when they're really not, when we could have just given everybody just a little bit of a pay raise so they could live out here in Cali, because they was out there shooting, man. It's crazy to think about, but at the same time, playing devil's advocate to myself, I love arguing with myself, by the way. I like to see both sides. At the same time, Rocky, Aisha, and Adam are legendary characters, and when they came in, they were different from the original Rangers, meaning they brought something different to the table. So they were still very fun to watch. I loved Rocky's character, very different than Jason. Aisha, completely different than Trini, but I loved that about her. And then you had Adam, who was the direct opposite of Zach, but who didn't love Adam? You know what I'm saying? And these are characters that we really got to roll with, and Rocky and Adam were in multiple seasons after Mighty Morphin. Well, I guess you had Zeo for Rocky, and then you had Turbo and Zeo for Adam. Aisha, obviously, if you've watched Power Rangers, you know she doesn't make it into Zeo, but she was in a lot of episodes of Mighty Morphin herself. These were some pretty good characters. I think no matter what way they went, it was still going to be a top season. The writing was getting better. The scenes were getting better. Some of this Sentai footage at the time is A1 too, man. This was just like a perfect recipe. And as long as they tried their best at the time, kids were going to love it, man. The toys were selling. The show was a #1 show. Like, I know a lot of people don't really understand that now because we don't even sniff the top 10 most of the time, unless, you know, on Netflix we'll trend for a week or two. Don't get me wrong, I'm not shitting on the brand, but when this was on network television the past how many years, it did not do very well. It didn't fare so well. No, part of it was because it was on Nickelodeon at a really early time, and Nickelodeon didn't really push it or promote it, stuff like that, compared to their other Nickelodeon shows. But you could also argue that if the show was very popular and people were going to watch it, maybe they would have done a little bit more time on it. Maybe they have, when they first took it back over with Samurai and Megaforce, they put a lot of time into it, and maybe it didn't do the numbers, so they kind of just started to throw it in at a weird time and let it die off, and that's exactly what they freaking did. But what are your guys' thoughts? This is one of those videos where I talked about the episode and then I went into a few different tangents. But I love you guys. That is what the fan club is all about, man. Just having ideas, talking to the fans, getting to know what you guys are thinking. We have to shout out everyone out here, and we're going to get right into more episodes of this Ninja Encounter. We'll have another one tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're the real MVPs, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to take a second to shout out all of the Gold Ranger members: the Arctic Operator, Roderick Ham, Papillon Purple, Selima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Chaos Draco, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Lewis Cairns, Sean Schiffer, and Torrent Dark Gray. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. I just want to shout out all of the fans out there for taking the time out of their day to watch this content. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you can, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that share button. And if you guys want to be a member, click that join button right now. We have a Blue Ranger membership that gets you into the exclusive fan chat Discord. Then we have the Gold Ranger membership. It gets you into the fan chat, but you also get a video shout out at the end of every video. I want to thank you guys again. If you can, sign up to be a member. We will see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.